Hello gamers and welcome to WARNO, Playing Every Division, and it's the third video for the first division, 20th Pancerna, and that's the review. You still have the chance to vote or to nominate the division you want me to play next. And in this review section we're going to look at the deck, well at the battle and then at the deck, and adjust it a bit. Right from the get-go it needs to be said that Alex, whilst being a much more experienced player, he also played with a really bad division in Berliner Gruppierung. And I played with a decent division. That obviously helped me. Check out the battle, the previous video, and find out who won and how it went, and then come back to this video. So I think in Hesse you need to push, but theoretically it's 4 points. Each of these zones is 1 point. And this feels really close. It feels a bit closer than this to him, but it's actually the same distance roughly. Get really nice redeployment roads, reinforcement roads. And this one is really hard to push. And we will see later in the battle that he pushed really hard here. And even when he's already here, he continues to push this way. I don't actually know where he wanted to go to. Did he want to kind of swoop to the right and then attack Anna? Because theoretically he could have sneaked up all the way here, like this zone, for example, with his infantry. And yeah, later on, he must have had some reckon here, this dude. Yeah, there was a dude here in this building. It's a really good building. I didn't go to, unfortunately. Several really good buildings here. Amazing lines of sight from these tall buildings. I didn't use them, fortunately. I should at least put someone in here, and maybe an ATGM in here, but I did not do that. So my plan was, in the video, to grab points early and then not get behind, in points. Here's conservative deployment here, lots of reckon troops covering, basically the front line. These troops have no points yet. Then he opens with 2 coups. And that's already 110 points each. He really wants to close up the center here, where he's going to build up his force as well. What unit goes there? Which one is the blue one? It's the ammunition. Okay, interesting. It's actually a bit risky, I think. Faggot going here. So annoying. And they still don't have a waypoint. Yeah, I think I forgot to move them. Give them an order. Yeah, and as you can see here, I did have the supply. You can toggle the supply for what type. 16,000 supply, that's a lot. I need to calculate if it's actually better to bring a helicopter with 6,000, but that would be like 180, yeah. We'll see towards the end how much I've got. We'll just quickly go through the review to see any major mistakes. Brought lots of AA actually. Already got my first command zone. He came here with an SPW to take zones And my thing is going to the second zone, and I've got the leader going to this zone as well. I'm zoning this, and I'm getting the points already. Very defensive deployment here. The BWP-1. And the BWP-2 has an autocannon and a better missile. That's a better vehicle. By far, I think. Also more expensive, obviously. He did bomb these dudes. So far it's looking good, and I'm getting another point, getting some more. Yeah, he spots me with this Recon, I guess. He sees my EWP that's not in the woods, unfortunately. Comes with his cluster plane. It's a really expensive cluster plane. And that's quite the investment to just bomb a BWP-1. But then again, the earlier you bring those expensive tools, the better. And as a response, I bring the Coupe here, I think. I didn't have AA in my initial deployment, only the Zurs. So 6 surface-to-air missiles, the range ain't great, as you can see. No way I'm hitting that. But this actually turned out to be in a really good spot, because he was attacking my zone, and this could even got into range of the AA gun. So I think this is was a really good deployment here, and it could support against infantry as well. Okay, it's a bit slow now. Let's go quickly, just to get a rough idea how the battle went. Getting in more AA was necessary now, because otherwise he could have bombed me out of my positions here. One Coupe here. And there he comes with a cluster again. Second cluster, I think. And I shoot it down. And I brought in AA because I was floating a bit. So, yeah. That's the end of the game. I was floating a bit as well. But it was actually quite good, because I could bring out more air force when he tried to air spam me in the center. And I don't mean that negatively. You know, oversaturate my AA. He's got lots of troops ready here. It's a bit weird. Okay, now they move and unload. He's really reinforcing his position here. It's like a bulwark, it's like like a commercial district. And I've got the side with the you know, normal houses and stuff. He's got a very forward deployed Recon to see what's going on here. Deployment here. The pack guns can be really annoying. And he's reinforcing here quite a bit. You know, I always wonder, is it worthwhile pushing somewhere else? Like push on this maybe? But this is nicely defended, and it's risky to push. You know, it needs to be prepared with smoke and stuff. He smoked quite a bit. As you can see, he brought lots of 120mm mortars. And again, he's bringing his units and he's not unloading them. I don't think he calls them in with an unload order, maybe? Because otherwise, I don't know why he's got these units here. They've got security, they're resolute, not too bad. And now comes his smoke. So then I thought, okay, he's going to push me here. I had called in the Malyutka. Malyutka not that great. Better than nothing. I'm repairing a BWP here. Costing a little bit of supply. And as a response to this, I call in the Grad. I'm also moving forward here. Let's see how this engagement goes. Unfortunately missing. This Aufklärer has an RPG launcher. There are APGMs as well, so this did not hit. But I thought, yeah, here you see I've got the, oh bloody hell, it's clicked. I've actually got the IFV activated, so they take less suppression because they're accompanied by an IFV. That's nice. I'm falling back with this. Maybe automatically, but maybe I did it manually, I don't know. I think if it's blinking, it's not spotted. And if it's not blinking, it's spotted. So this is, for example, spotted. And here, this infantry is spotted. Now this just got to. So I thought this is going to be his push. And the Grad actually already shot. And we missed it, and I'm sorry. But I think it caused him to fall back. I'm reinforcing here. That was good. I feel like those smash units, the cheaper ones, are not really good because they only have one medium machine gun. And get some more Grad. Now we get his Mehrfachwerfer now. I didn't get to kill them, but towards the end it felt like he stopped shooting. Lots of stress, but well, only normal stress. But it's not panning. 11 front armor. My 16 or whatever it was it 16? Not doing, yeah, 16, the Malyutka not doing too much. Yeah, moving this around. The Grad's about to fire. Let's take a look what it does. It's actually good spot. I think I could have driven closer to maybe inflict more damage at a smaller area, but I think it worked well. And later I called in the other RTPs, you know, to take out single units. Now this is hitting quite hard. He's now shelling me as well. Calling in the Zubs. Resupplying the front line really helped in those engagements, I think. I wonder if they resupply whilst fighting. Probably not. As you can see, cohesion is low now for these dudes. E55's helping. Okay. Yeah, this help here from the tanks, I think, was crucial. Yeah, I lose the supply, unfortunately. Now I shelled this. And that's now with the other piece here. And we destroyed the ammunition. I think I had spotted the ammunition and started shelling the ammunition. Quite the battle here. Oh no, let me not hide the HUD, let me hide the panel. I lost some units here. Oh no, he did. Okay, let's have the panel back. So, yeah, the Malyutka, okay, got the kill here, I think. I'm bringing in supplies. I think my resupplying helped me a bit. It also helped me keeping the front line more or less alive. And he was trying to grind through here. I mean, theoretically, if he had done it here, then he would have been at the edge of the zone already. Lots of reinforcements here, Flampanzer and stuff. Specialny not spotting them. They're a bit too defensively deployed. But they've got the ground surveillance and they also give me radio, I think. Now they are shooting. Another massive push here. Like truly massive. I actually have little forces. It's a massive engagement. The Grad now shooting. At exactly this spot. It's hitting more the vehicles than the infantry. Which I think is good. Because it's easier for me to deal with the infantry. It's not dealing too much damage, but the stunning, look at this, nearly 3 seconds stunned. I think that's quite significant. The Scott not too shabby with the double machine guns. They helped quite a bit, I think. Not the greatest unit, but still. Now this is shooting its air-to-ground rockets. It also shot some other. Not doing too much damage. But again, 4 seconds stun. Cohesion down to mediocre. And now they are routed. But they die to the Zapersi. They're not in the building, unfortunately. I've got the Wachschützen here now. So suppression regeneration. How are they called? I've got the WSW. And they are 9 men strong. Not too shabby. Here you see this is shooting and shooting and shooting. Quite helpful at stopping this. Here I'm trying to go back with my Scots in order to not lose it. Yeah, this helicopter actually was quite crucial. He's nicely pushing forward, but this is already a bit blunted now. I think I've got enough units to stop it, but he's now using his artillery. But me too. Again at the ammunitions, but it's already basically empty. Yeah, I brought like a different supply point here with the helicopter. Ammunition goes down, but there was hardly anything left. Should have put that more to return fire. Need to be more mindful about that. And all those Raketenwerfer, mehrfach Raketenwerfer batteries raining hell on my troops as well. But there are hardly any troops moving forward. And I've got another line of defense here. And this is all more or less untouched. And these guys could have Q-moved into this. Yeah, I was not too careful enough against his ATGMs. That was pretty stupid. I lost quite a few units there. Now let's see what the BMP-2 can do against 11 armor. Almost one shot. Lots of faggots and stuff in here. Artillery. They're not really hitting anything. Maybe he's moved it. Another ATGM or something in here would have been good. Yeah, this artillery now is not hitting anything. That's really wasteful. And in the entire game, nothing happened here. But in the beginning, the kill. Lots of not spotted units. I'm not sure who would have won if one had Q moved. I think in both cases the defender would have won. Maybe I would have won, but he's got lots of pucks. Not so sure. What's their rate of fire? -12. Oh, aiming time reload takes some time, but yeah, not too bad. Now I bring my AT plan out. I think I went for this. Was that a salvo of 2? I think it was salvo of 2, right? No, salvo length actually 1, but reload time is only 1 second. Now this is a really bad artillery shelling that I'm doing here. I don't know why. Should have gone more for the intact buildings here in the rear. Even if I don't see what's there. Now I do. Obviously I was also really scared to lose. First game in the series. And now he's moving forward despite this. Yeah, not too early, but so it was actually okay. Now massive push here. He's unloading already. Shelling my tank here. Yeah, this was my attempt to sneak around and attack his artillery. But this guy saw them and then he could call in AA. But I think for 140 points it was worth the risk. Could have applied some, devastating losses. There are some Shilkas now. Did it force the Shilkas? Probably not, because he comes with the AA. If I had had an AA helicopter maybe, or 3 AAs. That's quite an investment. Now this is shooting at the ammunition. No, at this. He nearly had me out of the town. Basically, he did have pushed me out of the town. It was a hard grind in like nearly 30 minutes. Well, 25 minutes maybe in this area fighting. But he didn't achieve anything by doing so. Because I think at this point he was kind of fixed on this strategy. And I was just lucky to have, the Graz and the military police and stuff to kind of stop this. Yeah, this is not getting killed. That's obviously bad. Now that's a nice Grat here on this position. And they bring in some support. Now what really helped me towards the end was the Recon vehicles. The Metis really needs to go down, come on. Yeah, but they are still good enough. Recon is coming in. Too many tanks. Nicely blobbed. He tends to blob 2 or 3 of them, which is good. Here you could see this piece doing a really good job. Bringing more. Yeah, oh, there's a leader tank. I've never noticed. Not sure what he wants to do with it. Is it just to boost up his... I mean, he could have gone this way. And then he could have gone here. And, poke his head out. Now, where is it? I think I accidentally killed it with a Grad. Is that possible? I think I did, because there's none. No, it's here actually. That's really weird. Now, good attacks here. The Grad is a bit too far behind. Yeah, they go down a bit too quickly. I'm not good at helicopter play. I lose them too quickly, I think. A Duschka. It was a tough fight here. lots of misses, but now 2 tanks here, including a T-72 M1, and they seal the deal. I think this could have been pushable as well. My defenses here are not too strong. Well, I think with a better diff he would have won. You know, with some tank pushing power, some good tanks. I'm just shelling whatnot this area. And now it's 7 minutes, and I was thinking, oh well, maybe I can win this. There will be some attacks here. As you can see, he called in a leader. He's not pushing it with his tank here. Not even forward deploying it to beef up his troops there. The flame tanks, oh, they are actually pretty damn good. What's their flamer range? 1025 meters, so better range than most, than the RPGs and stuff. With two T-55s coming in. Also, this dude is now moving forward to beef up this gentleman. Higher cohesion, despite the fight. He still has ammunition to shoot. What are they shooting at? Yeah, this is being attacked, and this. I think I did spot the puck moving forward. Lots of napalm now. And here you can see this AA piece. I think it even gets the kill. No, it does not, but I think on the other one it played quite a role. Oh nice, there was a coup or Strela from here. So then, still, again, lots of mortar, lots of fog. But what I do is I just move forward, despite the lack of infantry. And he's moving his Wachschützen on the road. Now at MG range I will be able to deal with this pack. I think I lose this tank. Stunned. It's devastating. At least it took all their rockets. The dude's still waiting here, the leader tank still chilling out. Now he's moving forward with the Wachschützen. But my BMP-2 annihilates it. And he annihilates 2 more. Cool dude here. Another plane. Yeah, I know I've lost my AA piece there. Calling in my AA though. Yeah, it gets annihilated. But at this moment I thought, well, it's 2 minutes left. Even if I just damage it and deny it to return to the battlefield, it's already good. Lots of Maljutkas now. Against this division they are good enough. Against tank divisions not. Unless I get side shots and stuff in. What are they gonna shoot at? At this forest. There's nothing inside. Ammunition is a bit too forward. Yeah, nothing happening here in the entire game, nothing happening here. And there's the victory. I think in this situation, what you could have done is Q-move your units and just attack. And see what happens. Yeah, we've seen that in the statistics in the other video already. After the battle, Grad is more than just the killed units, it's also the suppression they deal. And the stunning, so... this is the really cool BWP2. P2 at the end. His Flammpanzers did great. The Konkurs, Mehrfachwerfer, played a role. The Coups, unfortunately, yeah. So that's it. Let's take a look at the deck and see what we can adjust. It's a bit difficult to say because of the not so good division he played. I won't change it around too much, and there's no need to change it around too much. I will keep this. I can use it in 10v10 as well. I mean, it's an option to bring these in, 6,000 supply. I didn't check how much I had left at the end, but I think it was a lot. It's definitely an option to change that. I need to bear that in mind in the next battles I play with that division. In the infantry tab, I felt like I didn't have enough infantry. I actually had too many leaders, so I could remove one leader card theoretically, but again, I was a bit lucky. So the leader I could remove is theoretically this one and get more infantry. But what I felt like, the smash is not doing too well. I'm removing him, and I'm actually going for the SVD. It's more expensive, yes. And the availability is too lower, but it's better. It's worth £5, 5 points. And I think Concourse is a big step upward, and still good enough to deal with tanks like IFVs, and even with most IFVs at least a little bit better range. And the Concourse is just so much better, but it's so expensive. I think I take the better infantry, but in the shitty BMP, I will keep these guys because I think they helped me quite a bit. I could potentially put them down to green. Everything is normal. And I've got the other guys for stress recovery, in particular in towns, so I'll do that. Gives me 3 more, so I've got 1 less in total. And I think it truly is an option to remove the leader, but not having an infantry leader is also a bit scary. But it would allow me theoretically to bring... And these guys were phenomenal with their shitty Coma RPG, but it was really good. But this would allow me to bring 1 more smash. But I think the infantry should suffice if I manage it. It's a bit tight, but yeah, I leave it for now. In here, I actually only used 3 Danas, and I think I would have used more Graz. But I think against many opponents I will need that don't blob that much and as hard as Berliner Gruppierung or KDA do. I think it will be more helpful to have like pinpoint accuracy. I think I'll leave it like this for now, but it's an option to change it to, change one Dana to Grad. The Gotchik, presumably not. Oh, I misclicked. I think I'd rather go for this one, the big one. It's also an option to upgrade it, but I don't think it's necessary. And I mean, mortars for smoke would be nice. That's one thing that you never know. You never know if you've got smoke on the mortars. I mean, you just have to know that you do. But with some howitzers, I think you get smoke as well. It is an option to remove one of the Malyutkas, because they've been not so good. If I remove this, it frees up points for the mortar, and I think that I need 1 mortar. It might be the case that I have to push, and then I will need smoke. I'm not sure if the Dana has smoke. AA, I was very happy with this gun. I'm going to keep it. Rest was okay. Helicopters, this is really not so good, but I think it's the availability that helps me a lot. And I'm not very good at helicopter play yet. And it was definitely the right decision to go for 2 AA planes. The AT planes are also necessary. It would be good to have the HE bombers or the rocket plane or 2 more AT bombers, but you know, I can't have everything. Now let me quickly check wall yes. And to see if that unit has smoke. How can I find out? Let me just go to a normal mortar and see if it says so somewhere. Smoke, no. Okay, the 81mm, but it's the smoke that's on the unit, which it obviously doesn't have. Start HE, yeah, I don't know where you can see if a unit has smoke or not. So if the Dana has smoke, which I don't know by heart now, I can put the Malyutka back in. Theoretically, I can actually remove this. It's a lot of micro anyway, and just get one more Malyutka. Yeah, let's do it like this. I think the third Dana wasn't crucial, and micro and the others was important enough. I just must not lose them, obviously. Yeah, let's keep it like this. In a 10v10, I might swap things around a little, like remove one leader, get more artillery. But I think this looks okay now. Some small adjustments, we will see how it plays out. 41 infantry, obviously a bit of an issue still. And before that, I think it was, yeah, it was one less. But I think it should be okay. Let me know what you think of the division. Yeah, nominate a division for the next video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.